So thank you for always the support. So next, I will turn it over to Pastor Mark Falls from the Purview National Alumni Association. Hey, you clean up well, Pastor.
Just sitting on the table.
Oh, just sitting on the table.
First, people, to all of you. And then I want to thank Madam President for inviting me to this meeting. Already met with the Johnson State and met with the class of 7. And from the email was text, phone call. You have to move forward.
Can you just speak up a little bit?
Move forward. Move forward.
There you go.
And so, what I want to do today, I want to build up your confidence while I'm the right man for the right job. I'm going to build up your confidence. All right, I'm the right man for the right job at the right time. Second thing I'm going to share with you is the approach. The approach. And lastly, the plan. But according to the agenda, I think I'm on to share with you all the membership drive we just had. Let me share that information quickly. Reduced lifetime membership campaign was a success. It is closed now. We had it up from February the 14th to the end of August. And then I went back to the board of directors and we got extended to December 31st. So I want to thank you all. We now have 492 new life members. And the NAA has raised $193,266.31. So I say thank you for that. Also, even though it's not on the agenda, I want you to say these dates. September 1st, the Labor Day Classic Gala. We don't have the Labor Day Classic Gala September 1st. Theme is honoring our past and inspiring our future. Those Labor Day Classic, number one, protection. We're going to use that Labor Day Classic to honor our group. I want to honor the class of 72 and class of 73. I found out the class of 72 did not receive a medallion from the NAA. And then I also want to honor alum from Preview out there doing great things that we do not know about yet and that we're still discovering. So the format would be something like that. Now, the next date that I want you to put down is July 16th through the 21st, 2024. The NAA convention is going to the Bahamas. The Bahamas chapter is already working hard, feverishly. Been meeting with them on a weekly basis. So July the 16th through the 21st, 2024. Going to the Bahamas. So go ahead and mark the calendar to get those dates out there. Now, as I move forward, let me finish what I have to say. Wait till the end. Ask me a question. Now, that will be some questions I'm not going to be able to answer. Not because I have, it's not time to give you that. And so, let me finish telling you about I'm confident that I'm the right man for the right job at the right time. And I'm going to tell you the approach and then I'm gonna tell you the plan, then we can go from there. So I've been told by our president, it's wait that I think I have 35 to 40 minutes, but after the meeting is over there, I'm waiting, I'm willing to,
30 minutes with questions and answers.
it's okay. So, let me tell you why I'm the right man. At the right time for the right job. Not because I'm a National Alumni Association president. It's not because of that. It's because the NAA have an affiliation with the university, which is signed by the system. And so does the foundation has affiliations that is signed by the system. And so, reason why I believe I'm the right man, because even before I put my name in the hat to run for the NAA president, I'd already established a great relationship with Dr. Simmons. When I first met her at NASA Space Center, I led the effort to bring her out there during Black History Month. And she immediately established the Panthers program with my wife as ambassadors. So I have a great relationship with the current president. And the reason why I'm the right man for the job is because I did an effort in 2011 at NASA Space Center when Obama signed the executive order to implement diversity and inclusion in the workforce, the federal workforce. Out of the effort, 3 blacks got promoted and 18 whites got promoted, but I led the effort. And so I've been through this. I know what it takes. I know what it takes. I'm the right man, but I'm not looking at the back. I'm already people with a small, and it's powerful too, that I want to remain secret. So that's why I'm the right man. Now let's talk about the time. Don't know how I was on that president search advisory committee for the next president. About my model, because I know after I met those on the board of regents and those who participated in that 13 membership, I barely didn't know any of them. While I was there, I was able to acquaint myself with those at board of regents. Okay. So the time is right. I'm sitting up here, I'm waiting. I saw Dr. Booth's letter. Matter of fact, somebody had to call me and say, Mark, I'm frustrated. I'm angry just like you. Because that was not the plan. The plan that the Texas system announced is that Dr. Booth would remain here and help become president. The announcement that they made is that Booth would not vacate office until June 1st. So I'm just mad, I'm just as angry as you about Dr. Booth not be given a chance to finish her tenure at Brigham University. Now, what I have decided to do, because it took me a long time to get the letter out, because I got pressure from some of the board members. We need to respond. The NAA needs to respond. And I'm not ready to respond. I'm mad, I'm upset, I'm frustrated. It took me 24 hours to get that letter out. And of course, I did not write the letter by myself. I'm gonna come back to that later. And that letter was written with much craft and in much pain to settle a long time. Whether you was affiliated at the national level, whether you was affiliated at the local level, or you just graduated from Twig, you to the point you don't care no more. That letter was written for everybody. Settled simply because I received a call Tuesday morning, drafted a letter, requesting a meeting with Chancellor Shaw. And I've met Chancellor Shaw several times. through Dr. Ruth. What he is to you, I don't know. One thing I can tell you is, I see him in the image of God. Despite how you see him, I see him in the image of God. And so they reached out to me, to one of the 3 members. And I was anticipating, because I have the numbers, I have the emails, I was expecting like somebody ought to be contacted. And they did. One thing I need to look out, this is what I agreed with them on Tuesday. Right, on different. It was my same message when I was on President's Search Advisory Committee. I kept reminding them what the B stands for HBC. And so the agreement I made, and I know it's going to get back to Chancellor Shaw, because I know they plan on putting somebody in that seat in the interim that don't look right. And so the agreement that I made, whether you agree with me or not, is that Fred is not really to see a white man or a white woman in that seat that's in the us. So I need for you to keep your eyes, your ears open, because that's what I'm waiting for next. Universities without leadership, with Dr. Ruth on February 28th. And she's doing fine. She's doing fine. I got pressure from some of the students, some of the alums, some of the university officials. They want to have a liftoff, a great celebration, because we know she's going to continue her journey at Rice. And so I texted her. I said, we want to give you balloons, we want to give you one shower, because we were debating on. She finally responded. She said, Mom, she said, thank y'all. I know y'all love me. She said, but my emotions gonna be running too high. So that's why we're gonna honor her. We're gonna still honor her. September 1st. So the time is right. The time is right. And listen, but a person can admit and say, I know that the system has been oppressing y'all for over 100 years. I said, no. I said, I just said, yeah, we're already planning for 2026 for 150 years. Y'all just missed about it. Just see, when a person can admit it, when they say, I know that we've been oppressing y'all. And so the call that I received, and I believe Chancellor Shaw, based on the people that I work with on this President's Search, allowed one of them to call, which we've already had difficult discussion. Hard, difficult discussion, told the process, because I'm on behalf of the beat that's in front of agency and in the admin of agency. So the timing is right. The timing is right. The timing is right. Now the job, that's real simple. And I quote, fighting racism and discrimination and opposing justice must always be among our highest calls. That's our job. Quote, Ruth J. Simmons. Fighting racism and discrimination and upholding justice must always be among our highest calls. Now that's the job. That's the job. Now the cause is so great, y'all. We getting ready, if we can, to add to history. And all I'm asking now is take all this negativity and put it into something positive. Put it in something positive. Now, here's the challenge I have. Here's the challenge I have. And that was the purpose of the NAA response. That was the purpose of sending you out to them. Here's the challenge that I have. How am I going to galvanize? How am I going to gun support that everybody is walking and talking together? Because You got these other groups out there meeting. I get a call, Mark, this group getting ready to go up there, go to read, get in the bus, blah, blah, blah. We gonna, really? I'm not gonna let you in my DA board directly. You think that's what let you did? And so we got all these groups out there. And I believe one of my number one goals was to bring all those other organizations, whether 501c3 or just associate, bring them under the NAA. The work with Washington Stone, Alumni Association, and the panel backers. I don't want 501c3 organizations. I don't want associations under the NAA. You know what I want most of all from us? I want us to work together. There's power in unity. There's power in unity. So you got a letter from Dr. You know you mad. No, you say it. That made you say it. That made you say it. Because that was not the announcement sister put out. I think we saw the response to Chancellor Shaw. That is what made you mad. And I'm still, and then Dr. Ruth, I was getting pressed. Let me tell you, I was very sensitive now on Friday. Dr. Ruth and Chancellor Shaw, my life in terms of size. 2, 11, 13, 5, everyone else. I've had great conversations with Roman. I had a great conversation with the fact. And my life has been turned upside down. Phone call, text messages, email. And so everyone had, I definitely want to hear one thing that I'm going to try to do next year. I'm working with the board. I want to set up a town hall meeting because I want to hear from you. But you got to understand this. There's no way that I can talk to 2, 11, 13, the Texas Tribune, the Houston Defender, you name it. I'm meeting organizations that I didn't even know exist. People with all your emails, people with all your text messages. I cannot return them in a timely fashion. So what I'm going to try to do next, in the immediate future, I'm going to set up a town hall meeting. And you're going to have to RSVP. I need you to RSVP. Now, I need you to come with some positive advice. Because God, I've been called an Uncle Tom. I've been called the Sambo. I mean, been called. I woke up this morning. Somebody called me Donald Trump. You'd be amazed at the names that I've been called. And it's not Chancellor Shaw. That's my concern. Are we going to stick together at such a time like this? Now, do I know what I'm doing? Yes, I do. Number one, I led the effort at GSC. I paid for it. Never did another promotion. I paid for it. Talking to a politician out of DC that's going to remain nameless. He said, Mark, I hope you know what you're doing. I say, yeah, I know what I'm doing. He say, this gonna be discouraged. I said, yeah, already been called Sambo, Uncle Tom, a field Negro, Trump. Oh, this one really got Dr. Bruce Pett, his dad. He said it's gonna be very discouraged. And then he said it's gonna be painful. I said, yeah, I can agree to that. Because I had how great the machine was last month. And I done retired from NASA in 2019, so I know it wasn't NASA, it was a space. I passed Double Portion Baptist Church. They love me now. I know it's not Double Portion Baptist Church. I oversee 2 apartments for apartment lot. Cypress Creek Wayside, Cypress Creek Family. 305 residential apartments. I know it wasn't them. I'm just going down the line. The process of elimination. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna sit there. I tell you, definitely not my travel. And when I got to Craig and the first National Alumni Association, because we don't want to work together. My first year spent on putting out fires because we can't work together. We got this bucket of crab talent. Oh. Now let me finish, Rob. Let me finish. Let me finish. And so, very painful. And they said, Mark, it's very dangerous. I said, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It could be very dangerous. Looking at those black youths that have risen up in movements like this. Mark didn't know it could even be dead. That's why we celebrate Martin Luther King. And so my last response to the politicians of DC, I say, if I perish, I took my Esther role, Queen Esther. If I perish, because the cause of great conviction is so strong. And I need your conviction to be strong. And we need to take this energy, this negative energy, and make it into something powerful. Now, the approach. Here's the approach. The greatest gospel preacher to me was Martin Luther King. My approach is not to promote violence. I believe in everything in love. I'm not here to bring us together. To go burn down A&M and State Capitol. That's not why we gather. That's not the mission. That's not the mission. When we're already being invited to eat. So I'm using King's approach, non-violence, doing it out of love. And that's the approach I'm taking. I was asked, what is Michelle going with you? Well, it's a story in the Bible about a widow, 30 cents, that had evil children. And she went to him every day because she had been wrong. And every day that judge wouldn't do nothing. But all for persistence, she kept going and going and going till the judge finally granted her request. Now, do I believe that Chancellor Sharp is going to meet with me? Yes, I do. Do I believe he's going to set the tone for the plea? Yes, I do believe that. But there's some tones I don't dance to. Okay? There's some tones I don't dance to. And so, my approach is, I want to approach this with love. I've had some of my white friends, I've had the most difficult discussions about it now because they don't understand our culture. They don't understand our culture. Doing Black History Month at JSC, I got one of the highest officials out there now, so go over here, Sterling, right here. And they try to be for Black History Month. And I rode with them, and we get out the car, the kids was going to classes, and as the kids was talking, they said, nigga, you must be crazy. And he just jumped. I said, it's all right. It's all right. I said, you need to know that about us. We call each other that word. But we can handle it. I said, but you just, they don't understand our culture. Are they trying? I don't know. But it's our job to help them understand our culture as we are in the system. So my approach is to attack this with love, in peace. They're going to listen to us. Trust me. They're going to listen. Why? If I'm thinking, why would they reach out? Why? Because I'm gonna handle this in the rightful way, the peaceful way. We don't need to be renegades. We don't need to be rebels. The cause is so great. And they're gonna listen to not only because we lead the call, but they're very, very, very concerned of the interest of Dr. Brown, the new president. So that can really mess things up. And so he's gonna be, so that's my approach. Now let me tell you about the plan. All right, because that question is out there. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I like my prayer warriors. Y'all been calling me, some of you been praying. She said, we gonna do a prayer. Tomorrow, they don't understand. We in a warfare, a spiritual warfare. We rise in God, but against flesh and blood. That's it for some of y'all. It's not this church. But they gonna pray with you. I said, oh, that's what y'all, I need your support. Yeah, I need you to pray. Is this difficult? Hell yeah. I'm mad at you. Matter of fact, I'm more mad at you. Simply because Dr. Who told me some stuff that I'm gonna take to my grave. And who knows? Who knows? She might tell you when March 1st comes. That's for her, that's her story that she shared with you. I hope she tells the story. I hope she tells the story. Now, the plan. And when I pulled this small group together, the letter out Friday, when I pulled the small group together, I prayed, I meditated God. Quickly send me some people that I can put around. I need to call a small. I'm not working in the back. Trust me. I'm not working in the back. So when I met with that small group on Monday night, they brought up into it real easy. And I hope that you do the same. Number one, yeah. The first thing on our agenda, yes. Texas A&M University System Champion, yes. It starts right there. It starts right there. And I consider this a parent and a child relationship. That's why I have accepted you on 2, 11, 13, 26, bro. I'm not ready for that. Because I know in my house, when I have a problem, I was everything that go on at that house stays in that house. And to give you an example, I want to operate secretly. For an example, I send that letter out requesting a meeting, and then after that, President Simmons, from my Simmons called me and said, Mark, would you mind coming? Well, as soon as I agreed to, and she sent out her invitation, I got 2 or 3 newspapers calling me, sending you the Zoom. I want us to operate in secret. Anybody in here with a chance to start and the board of readers planning to do right now? No, because they operate in secret. And I was apprehensive about coming to this meeting simply because I reached out to. I want to work in secret. So the plan is, yes, we're going to meet the challenges. It's in the letter. Those 4 bullets you saw, we've been oppressed over 140 years. Do you think those 4 bullets cap? No, they do not. They do not. It's going to be more than those 4 bullets. But at the time I made my request on, the group decided that when we met, we had a litany of things. We just categorized. So plan is to meet with the champion, to address the contract treatment. Okay. One of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies is coming to America. Because I think that Dr. Luther is finished attending as scheduled. The Chancellor Sharp is possible. Well, you wrote the policy. My favorite line is coming to the mirror. The wife told the husband, you are the king. When he asked her, who am I to change? I'm an engineer. I don't know policy, procedures. There are deviations. And so plan is to go to the town. Plan two, yeah, split the test. Come back. We gotta deal with this diversity, equity, and inclusion, and assessment, and implementation in the federal workforce. We gotta deal with that. That's executive order passed down by body. Well, he won't put a stop to jump. I want to meet with the governor because Tennessee State University, true story, they asked for 544 million, but they got 250 million. And the lawmakers had to come together to make that happen. And then they got the money, and what they needed it for was not only to build up the infrastructure of the buildings, but you got kids down at Tennessee State University staying in hotels. They put in there, you can build up the infrastructure, but not in the dorm. And so, the reason why we gotta go to the state, because the president of Frederick University and those who come from Frederick cannot go up and stand up to the boss, but we can. But we can. So we got to go to the state, because the state must provide massive funds.
Now, DJ, where's your
federal
headphones?
dollars that they draw down.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to turn it
All right.
down.
And then they have to match. They have to match. That's why our budget's not where it needs to be. So here's the third thing. UTEMCO, Board of Directors, they was organized in 1996. That's when I want to be the UTEMCO, a Board of Directors that is organized by Texas A&M in Texas. I have a problem with that. Texas A&M is the first institution. Fred was the second institution. UT didn't get it until 1881, they're the third. But that UTEMCO, most of you know it as the Puffer. I look over there, it's $66 billion sitting over there. And we gotta do it. So we gotta come together and address that. Then here's the last that we must do. We have to decide. Are we gonna stay under the Texas A&M system? Or are we gonna put independent? I don't have a timeline for all these, but that's something that we're going to have a great discussion. I read a paper that they are where we get all the right to come together and discuss the pros and cons.
How she do?
Discuss the pros and cons. Now, if you don't think that
Andrew,
we stand alone,
you don't have to sit down, but just,
I'm under
you don't have to sit down,
the
but just.
then you don't know who's bigger than Chancellor Shaw. Then you don't know who's bigger than Governor Abbott or Joe Biden. God bigger than all. I don't care how high you get. You're gonna always have to look up to God. And so that's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. Now, it'll look nice. I really don't want to say this. It would really look nice. And I had a meeting with some of the government leaders, student body leaders. One of them mad as hell with me. It's okay. I understand this frustration. These kids are mad, so they were expecting Dr. Ruth to sign their diplomas. They were expecting Dr. Ruth to be there. And I'm going around, I'm trying to hear from everybody. And I said, oh Lord, I gotta talk to the students. They mad as hell. One of them disagreed with Pastor Boss. I disagree with you. Why you gotta go to Texas A&M? How come Chancellor Shaw can't come to pray? I had to listen to that. You know, he was just saying, he was telling me things that he would like to see as we go forward. And when we go forward, I want to hear. I said, well, I can't guarantee that. I said, because he set the tone for me. He set the tone for me. And so I had to set her down. I said, it was a good time. Chancellor Shaw still with the prayer. I said, but I don't care if we meet at Water. I don't care if we meet at the University of Texas. This is what this is what I want to see happen. Like, this is the call to action. Because you don't have a station that's going to set up a town hall just for you. I want to hear from you. And I'm getting great advice. I'm getting great advice. I'm gonna set up a town hall meeting. All right. This is where they don't know that Prairie View really do math. Wherever we can set up, I'm gonna be on the inside. They're gonna hear me. Oh, but I can get you on the outside. They'll see. They'll see. The cause is so great. So wherever we meet, one of the other thousands, 75,000 alums will show up. Or you just gonna talk about it. Dr. Bruce, they don't talk about it, feel about it. And that's how they're gonna understand that Fred really matters. So I'm gonna stop there. I'm a Houston. I can keep out here to Sunday.
No, you're not. I'm going to this house. No, you're not. Any questions on the floor, then we'll address the questions online. Do we have any questions on the floor? Okay, we'll start on here to the left.
As far as especially at some point, now that we're still under
Can't hear.
what efforts are we gonna make?
I think it'd be better for us.
Are we gonna make any efforts to get Prairie View alumni representation on the board regions? Lobby to a point and ask for alumni to the board regions to have zero representation. Since we're still under the
Great question. So that is on my request, asking for a seat at the table. Yes, that is on. Yeah, even though we have a black person now, we want a person from Prairie View and university who really understands the culture.
Really understand. So that is on the agenda to talk, but why she said, not only talk to Chancellor Sharp about it, it has to be approved by the governor.
he makes a point. Yeah.
Yes, so I created a group called Government Relations Advisors. And we've been working way before this time. And I'm so glad that we were working. And so yes, you heard, so yes, in my time on the president search advisory committee, I really fell for it. I know it takes anywhere from you gotta have money, $150,000. And you gotta give to the Republican Party. And then you gotta be opponent by it. That's how it works. So I let it be known. I'm not going to have $150,000. There are other alums that God bless. We just want representation, and it's so important. It's so important. I got someone say that doesn't make sense at all. Because right now it's 9 over regions, and it's only 1 black. He said, you still gonna get outvoted. No, I want to be heard. I want to be heard because now I can influence it. I can influence it. Just like when they brought, y'all was so happy that they brought down the LeBron, y'all was happy. Texas A&M system did that. Because Dr. Bruce was not in attendance. Did the light bulb go off? That the president was not there? And I'm getting ready to leave for Jackson, Mississippi. Come to 1113 Marvin, we understand that your name has been given us to MC. I said, wait a minute. Can't do that. I said, first of all, Brad, you win the game, said everybody will be Jackson, Mississippi. And I said, second of all, he's in the South. I said, them kids gonna be taking final. I said, y'all need to go back next time to do it. Went back, talked to Dr. Bruce, she told him that it wouldn't be a good idea. Guess what? They did it anyhow. That should have been a red flag to us. Dr. Bruce was not there. Did I answer your question now?
All right, any other questions? Come on now.
President, I want to first congratulate you for surrounding yourself with the folks that you did and everything, and I like what you said.
Thank you.
As a follow-up. And having been to a lot of those things when I ran in NAA in LA, they'll meet with us. And like you said, you've got some good long-term goals. One of the concerns, and you may have heard it at President LaGrange's situation, our city doesn't look like a college town. It looks like crap. I can say that. I live there. And I've been working to bring things there to help with that. One of the concerns, and I sent it to you, I'm gonna resend it to you, and I know I sent it to President Tomorrow, a project, a $460 million project in the city that reached the point where we met with the chancellor and his attorneys and the attorneys for our development project. And they agreed that my letter accusing them of discrimination, and I spelled it correctly because that's what I've been doing for a living since 1989. They took it to the board, and as you said, the board said no. So while you're discussing that with them, they're holding down our city until American Campus Communities, they brought in there in 1996, now bought by Blackstone in August and talking about expanding into the city. Are they holding us up from building Prairie View so good white folks can come off the campus onto the city? We gotta talk about developing our city because I think Prairie View is only one of two most recently that had a decline in enrollment or didn't increase correctly with the other 40 or so in Texas. But we need to have some things about the city. I will resend that to you so if it's in your purview, you'll have the updated information. But we need to talk to them about their hold on the city because our campus is one of the best looking, not in Texas, in the country. But now I'm finding they're holding out in the city. On one hand, they talk about the city, and I know they have, and now they're holding down because they say alumni and others aren't involved. And now that that comes, they say, oh, wait a minute, hold up. And the board made that declaration because Chancellor Sharp said there was no reason why the performance agreement couldn't be signed by the universities as he was originally told. I'll get that to you.
Please do. And so let me just add a bit more to it. Yes, it's on the agenda. Not only for chancellor, but the state of Texas. And this thing is bigger than this. All thing Dr. Wood did was a weakness. But my concern is, why do
Situations like this
have to galvanize, wake us up?
this is gonna be professional. All right?
This is gonna be professional.
Now, the land grant, know your history.
I got that
Frank
from
Jackson. I hope he got it.
Listen,
Know your history. We were started as a land.
that came from the federal.
This is bigger than Chancellor Shaw. This is bigger than
Green Act.
It started in the federal government. The Land Grant Act.
AM was created first. Then the Hatch Act, go read the Hatch Act. We were an experiment, y'all. We were an experiment. Now, I'm glad you brought this up.
Is that somebody explained to me
How Texas A&M is a land grant college like Prairie View. And it started in Ryan. Listen to me. It started in Ryan. But now when you go up there, it's called Bryan College Station. And Bryan College Station look like miniature Houston, Texas. And what we gonna do out there? Prairie View is a land grant. That's how Tennessee State got their money because over 10 years they've been holding back. I think 10 or 50 years, they've been holding back. But we gonna wake up and stand up and quit asking the politicians who are already in the federal and state level, in the local level, do what we not going to do.
I have to agree. I
So-
have to
so-
disagree with
so-
your approach.
So this,
Right now, disagree with this. All right, and then you got a number you call.
But wait, I wanna finish the dress. So it's on the things to do. It's what we have to stop. Because we came up with this, and you saw, we just categorized four categories. So economic development is only to address that. How Prairie View today looks like the way it looks. And you go to Prime College Station, it's a minute to Houston, Texas.
Come on, I'm a agree to disagree with you. I'm here y'all.
Now, I understand your position, and I have to respectfully disagree with the approach you take. Because I went through this when we had filed a lawsuit against the state of Texas, UT, Texas A&M, same puff fund that you talked about. As a matter of fact, when puff fund first got started, and folks, this is where you really have to go back and look at the history of what is happening in the state of Texas. A&M was getting right about $895 million a year. UT was getting $1.7 billion a year from the puff fund. I understand the puff fund is a fund that's created from all revenues, subsurface rights, leasing rights of cattle, everything else above surface. They're the only two institutions that was getting money from the state. We had to file suit against Texas A&M and UT and the state of Texas to get this report of money. We were not going to be successful, so what we had to do, we had to include all the other state institutions like Texas Southern and all the other state colleges. That is how we prevailed. But guess what? We didn't get any money from Texas A&M. The portions that we got were coming from UT. So now, in going back and looking at the history of how Texas A&M placed presidents in our university, there has not been a real president from A.I. Thomas all the way up to Dr. Bruce Summers that had a significant impact on Prairie View University. That nursing center, A.I. Thomas called holy hell for Texas A&M because they did not want us to have a nursing center in the Texas Medical Center in Houston, Texas. Okay, when you look at all the other things going on, they gave us presidents like Joe Becker, who didn't have a PhD. Who ever heard of a college president without a PhD? Whoever and other college presidents who never were presidents of university, but they put them there because they knew that they were going to do that bidding. All of the campus apartments and stuff that built up there, they tore down almost all of our historical buildings. And I wrote letters to Becker when I was president of this chapter, telling him why you do that. He said, well, this is asbestos abatement. Well, A&M didn't do that to theirs. You see what I'm saying? And then I told them, even from that and going to the new stadium, I wrote letters to say, okay, if we're gonna do all of this, at least involve the engineering students of all disciplines where they can go out and at least shadow and not get paid, but shadow these projects. But see, we were at the same time, matter of fact, Phil's dad, Mr. Challenge, and Mr. Frank was going back and forth to the state capitol, lobbying for all of this. And so and we didn't need, we met with John Sharp all the time. But guess what? Just like you think with a bunch of time, nothing's gonna come of that. We actually had to take it with a legal one. So I understand what you're trying to do, but I'm letting you know from our experience, we've been on that road already, and you're gonna be spending the years. Now it's good for proper circumstance. But God, let me tell you something. This is real. You gotta go ahead. And so we've done this before. I'm just putting you on notice.
No, I appreciate it. I think people just like you that share the same experience. No, it's okay. You Timco. It's the Timco. When we met Monday night, just to talk about 3 and 4 Timco and determined to come from under a state. If we come from under, we said that's gonna require legal action.
Yeah, and everybody in this room and is online, they need to know all of this history.
Yeah.
So they're gonna go, why did this happen? Why did it not do like that? Well, but because that's part and parcel of what they do. Come on, people.
And so you call, I want to talk
Talk
about
about Timco. All right, because it's for number 3 and 4, you 10 and decide to come from under the system, that's gonna require legal. Watch this. I'm talking money. I'm talking about money. I'm talking about money for both of them. So are we gonna talk about it or we gonna be about it? It's gonna require money. That's what you right. This is what we doing. All right. It must not stop. It must not stop. So we disagree. I understand that we disagree. You think meeting with champ? I've been told that. I've been told that. I've been told that. I saw you hand up. Dave, how you doing?
You know what?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, Mr. Joe.
Where you want to be at?
All right.
I've been knowing this young shop since like.
Even a little bit.
Hey, in the building.
Holy shit.
I walk the code. Man, cannot be. He was down. He was owned by her brother back then. I never again. And he didn't. Always at the road. He was not me, which is now is more you. He's gonna try to have on his side at all times. He's untrustworthy. He's a politician. And if everybody is a politician, you can't trust him. Because they don't where the money is. But the money that they do, that's what they don't follow. Be careful. Be very careful.
Yes, sir. Come on, Cleos. How you doing today? All right.
I'm just going to start as president, past executive director of the National Alumni Association. A lot of stuff we talked about my parents from doing this. They graduated in 19. We still doing the same exactly. We haven't changed our method.
Yeah.
So I commend for at least you trying. I agree with Brother Jody. From past experience, I definitely ain't this. It's not gonna happen at all. I'm in college, things just like you. When I was executive director, I got attacked by my own people who I was trying to help. So yes, I understand what you're saying. I am in your group that's working with you. The strategy, hopefully you're talking about economic development as a means to bring the Alumni Association up. Brother David said, they're not just looking at Prairie View A&M, they want to take over the whole city of Prairie View and run the country from Prairie View. Because A&M's out in the wilderness. We have to be a little more strategic in how we deal with this. I'm glad you said that you're looking at not being under the A&M system. That was my concern. I don't like being a slave to nobody. I don't want you to go there. Or if you make me a slave, I will have nothing to do with it. So we have to have the mindset, this is for me. Let me move up at the expense of the organization. So the question is, how can you, or what is your organization, without you revealing too much, what is your group doing that's going to cause them to consider the Alumni Association in a different light? Because we have always gotten we have always gotten a president, and AI Thomas that wasn't qualified. And here we are on the same path again. When I make one correction to what you said earlier, back in the game with state representative, you use the Moral Land Grant Act to convince A&M that they should use it to establish universities. The Laurel Land Grant Act established 2 universities at the exact same time, not one after the other. And got enrollment first, and the land, but Prairie was established at the exact same time. So we weren't number 2, we were same time. So we have to, and she said, as Chuck said, we had to sue by getting all the other universities involved to sue to get some of that plus money and government. And as a result of us including U of A 6 campus to say, no, the rest of them in the state, we got to vote against it. I'm giving you some strategies now. That's my father, and I know about this because my father was one of those who led away. The nursing bill that was in there, I wanted to put us off for the OST. We worked together, stayed in the medical center because there's a, I forgot what you call it, but there's a ruling with the having to do with the university that you can't have 2 universities in the same system offering the exact same type of degree or discipline. So that's why they want us out, because they can get in and have a medical degree. So, but that was fine. You have to raise money. You have to be able to take a stand. You don't come together.
Yeah. So, Mr. Chairman, look, I have this talk. See, the one thing, this is what I want to learn. All right. I know this been going on, but it's just been going on just a little bit. I'm trying to create something perpetual. And you said something. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, when you do the same method, if you want to change your results, what? You got to change your method.
Yes.
All right. That's why it's very important. Listen, I talked to a class of 59, 62. Yeah, I get it. That's why I'm trying to establish this town hall so that I can hear from you. The move forward. Listen, I think if we stand united, we can get them to commit to us from the A&M system level, from the state level, and even from the federal level. Because, listen, don't fail to remember, we got allies fighting for us already in the federal government that did not even attend Prairie View. We got allies right here in the state of Texas while the 88 legislative session is going on. One of them was so happy that came out the session. Mark, I got 5 minutes. Boom, 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 boom. This is what I need you to do. Before you meet with him, call him back. We got allies, y'all, that didn't graduate from Prairie View. It's been fighting this battle for us. Even at the local level. My question is, when we gonna stand up and learn how to fight for our own sake? That's what I'm trying to get us to understand. And we have to do it collectively. We have to do it collectively.
So, as everyone is speaking, I'm not sure if there's any more questions online, but one of the things that the Texas A&M system also recognizes is how many active alums do we have. I'm not talking about active on Twitter. I'm not talking about active in your Facebook, but I'm talking about active financially. The Office of Development has spoken for many, many years about making sure that you have an impact on the university level. What that means is you need to be a donor to the university level as an alumni. They look at not just your amount. This is not about amount, this is about numbers. These are about the numbers. If you do not give to the university office of government, you can designate it however you want. But if you do not have your name on the university roster as a supporter of the university, then it does not matter. We talk about what everyone else needs to do, but as Pastor Mark has just said, we have to be able to help ourselves. And if you are not supporting your university financially, I'm not in no one's pocketbooks, but when we out at homecoming, we spend a lot of money. When we are doing everything else, we spend a lot of money, but we as alums, we all do not give back to our university. We are quick to put Purview on our resume, but we do not give back. One of the two books that was recommended for alums to read, the first one is Purview, A Study in Public Consciousness, 1878 to 1946. Purview, A Study of Public Consciousness, 1876 through 1946, and The Education of Blacks in the South, from 1860 to 1935. If you want to do something now, purchase those books and read them and know the history of what everybody has been talking about, what everybody has been mentioning. Read those to know what the history is so that we don't deem to repeat. So again, those books is The Education of Blacks in the South, 1860 to 1935, it's $9.99. And Purview, A Study in Public Consciousness, 1878 to 1946. So we have to.
You have the author's name? You have the author's name?
Yes, the author is George Woodfork.
Or
Oh. So again, you know, they said we talk the talk, but again, we need alums to be a financial backing to the university. No matter how you look at it. Yes, I cook food, I give food at the tailgate. I offer people this, I give people this, I give a free t-shirt. That does not resonate to what the system sees. I gave to the Purview Houston Alumni Chapter, that does not count. I paid my lifetime dues, that does not count. They need to have you on the roster as a financial supporter of Purview. Again, it's not about your dollar amount. If it's $10, if it's $10,000, it's not about that. It's about being that name on the roster.
The Education of Blacks by James Dean Anderson. Did I get
James D. Anderson.
James D.
James D. Anderson.
Education of Blacks, James Anderson.
And
So
we all,
we need to learn our history.
also they put in, it's called A Study in Public Conscience by Dr. George Woodfork.
Yeah.
That's one.
Okay, I missed that
Oh,
part.
sorry, yes.
Yeah.
That's
So are there any other questions or comments? Ms. Bertha? And
But I'll say this, Mr. Brown. I, when I first graduated from Purview, I did right. But seeing the trend, and I did have the opportunity of working there, so I saw some things inside. And I came up then with the idea, I tried to put up being bold, I come pregnant. That there is a plan going on with Texas A&M. Texas A&M wants it to be Texas A&M at first. Their plan was to put that all under the umbrella of Texas A&M University. I hate that Dr. Lee Phillips is not here today because he is the person that I would sound off on. When I had the opportunity to go to Texas A&M and saw all the green grass, receiving sidewalk, and at first we walked on red clay. And I asked Dr. Phillips, and I was different sign maker at the time too. Why is it that A&M has green grass and Purview has red clay? And you know what happens when it rains. Well, was dead, and he always called me daughter. Daughter, this may be a big project for you and your generation. And I try to bring it to the board working day, that we need to find out why you see very little development on our campus, but you see continuing development. David Roberta, this is just the way it is. And I became totally disappointed. These are our people now making these statements. We have to accept this fact. So I did give at first, when I started thinking about those statements, I'm not giving anymore money for Purview to send to Texas A&M to develop that campus. I want you to understand what I'm saying. That was why I quit it. But there are people here know I'm a very liberal giver. I don't have it, I know how to go find it. So I think that we do need to, if this is the route we need to take, is to make put our money, our mouthpiece, so that's what the state needs. Then I'm all for it and I will help. So, yeah.
So, always remember, because of the way we structured the from the university fund, A&M got 30%, UT got 67%. So they always had access to money, but they never did give us, and that's one of the reasons why we didn't have money to develop our the way it should. We didn't get our fair share. That's why we have to try to start getting
Again.
But I like that idea when somebody said that we have to go through the steps to this A&M.
What are we gonna do, y'all? Listen.
I really like that.
Listen. I believe, whether you believe it or not, it is worth everything. A person can only do to you what you allow them. And this, the reason why we oppressed and suppressed is because we didn't allow it. What we gonna say? That's what this is. A person putting you on what you allow.
We'll take one last question here.
I just have a question to her statement. When alumni contribute directly to the university, how is that allocated? Does it go into like a big? Now I'm curious, right? I give, but where is it going? Is it directly to the university to be allocated as I requested, or is it going into a general pool that A&M has?
No. So I was like, hey, you give to the university. I think it's under the awesome. You can designate how you want it to go. If you do not specifically put in a designation, it will go to the general purview fund. And that is just kind of dispersed amongst the students when the students are.
So the purview is directly.
Yes. Yes. It does not go to the Texas. What Texas A&M look at is, and I'm just saying hypothetical, that if they have $100,000, they need to split it between Purdue and Texas Southern. And majority of it is going to go to Texas A&M, Purdue or Texas A&M. Majority of it will go to Texas A&M because they can see that, Texas A&M, they have 90% of their alums helping to support the university versus Purdue only has, in actuality, Purdue only has 10% of their alums supporting the university.
Yes.
Establish, you're just committing a lawyer, establish a legal fund, because when I shot that email after they declined the project, and I used the word discrimination and gave them the history, as you'll see, they set up the hall. The board stopped it, but the lawyers got involved and said, well, no, maybe we can do this. Because all of those research dollars, federal funds, that if any of them gets, you cannot be found guilty of violating federal law. And discrimination is the one that is still protected. At will employment and discrimination is still on the books, and they do not want to be found guilty of that type of situation, is what they're trying to do.
Then also, we also take into account, you said with their attorneys. Who's our attorney? We have a lot of attorneys. Attorneys cost money.
Yes, let's get the fun.
Attorneys cost money. So as a if we need to fight fire with fire, Mark is not an attorney by trade. Other people are not attorneys by trade. So we have to make sure that we go in fighting with all the tools that we need. And if we have to hire some of the best attorneys, then that's what we need to do. But again, that costs money.
You also have alumnus who are attorneys.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
Yeah. I'm an attorney, but what I would say is I couldn't do is go to the Houston Bar Association or the State Bar Association, the Black Bar, and find out who are prayer group alumni.
We've already identified that we're gonna have to have legal representation. That's gonna be for number 3. That's gonna be for number 4. And so, yes, we know we're gonna have to require legal representation. Yes, ma'am.
Do you have an advisory board? I'm not talking about an advisory board is something different from like your executive board.
Yes,
You have an
ma'am.
advisory
It's
board?
called the Government Relations Advisory Council.
No, your personal advisory board.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking this gentleman, I don't know his name, is Sharp and Chubby. These people need to be a part of that if they're not. You know, and others in here who
Again,
can help me, yeah. Because we need, like I said, I'm tired of talking, but I quit talking. I just But today I am talking because I see something that can happen with us.
So President G-Ride, you already have alums who work at state, local, and federal. And it's small. When you decide, it's gonna be a small group. So there's only 7. So I would have to go back and consider that. I just said we have, so the group.
An advisory board to the advisory board.
Okay.
But I would like to see some of the people here that I know who are knowledgeable, you know, that.
But listen, here's the key to it. I hear what you're saying, Ms. Nick. Listen, I hear what you're saying, but the key to it, I got 7 that's working well with them. So anybody that we bring in, I have to make sure that they work well together. That's the key. We gotta work well together. So some personalities
Can
might
I
not
say
be.
something that I didn't want to say? Sometimes you may have something, people who do not really see your way, you bring them together with. We don't need everybody to agree on the same level. Have somebody from a different person, a different approach, and then you can evaluate and see a difference. The reason why we haven't moved forward is for the same reason that I'm telling you that I experienced with these people who were at Kirby with me, who didn't see it like I did. That if they had more people like working together, Kirby would have been much harder. Sometimes you have to have opposition. Some of the best answers.
Trust me, I have plenty of opposition. Trust
Don't
me.
even look over here.
I took my day out of the bed.
Okay, taking the very last question from the mayor.
No, I'm telling the time.
Okay, so
Wait.
are there any
And the
other?
town hall thing, you think, the town hall that you're, I think that's something we need to do in a hurry.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I like that.
Yes, ma'am.
And one thing I just want to point out, you see how the energy, how the passion we have as alums. Why can't we keep that? Don't just have this energy and this passion when things go wrong. You keep that same passion on the flow And again, as Mark has said, there's been multitude of calls and emails because something has gone wrong. Where have you been when the things are going right to help the progression? So don't just come around when things are wrong. As Mark said, don't just talk about it, be about it, and stop the negativity on Facebook. I'm not even on Facebook, but stop it, because I hear it all the time. So we just have to do that. We just have to do better, but be good stewards of our alma mater.
Again, the challenge is how are we all work together?